everybody. Welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. Today is Tuesday. Thanks for joining us. Glad you came back for another episode. I'm not sure why, but thank you very much.
There's what we call special people. My radio is stuck on this station, so I show up every week. I'm hoping Santa will bring me new radio.
The different station.
I went to check the weather. I wound up here.
Don't rightly know how I got here, but I am.
These two are what we call pitiful.
I think they just enjoy the fact that we tell stories about each other and on each other and pick on each other.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you can either A, go through all the hell the world's offering now, or just point at us and laugh. People choose to go. You know what? There's always those two idiots. My life is awesome now. Why do you listen to the show? Because they're dumber than me. I never peed on a wall, but I've thought about it. He has all kinds of walls, ceilings. He pees on everything.
Plants, walls, fire escapes.
Fancy carpeted walls. How do you vacuum that?
Can you imagine? I mean, what would possess somebody to go ahead and just be like, hey, let's carpet the wall halfway up because that's going to look cool.
I mean,
never mind that people would throw up on it or pee on it.
How do you vacuum it?
Spill on it. How do you clean it?
Can you imagine going, shh, I'm not working here after this. Are you kidding me? What? Do you know how heavy this Eureka is? I got me vacuuming a wall.
I just want to know why.
I don't know. There was a time in our lives where I actually seen a carpeted bathroom.
A whole entire carpeted bathroom?
The floor is carpeted. And you go, please tell me it's all women that live here. They go, no, there's boys. How do you have a carpeted bathroom with boys?
No.
You can't have carpet and boys.
No, it's so wrong.
Boys are bad. Boys get up in the middle of the night and don't care.
There is no aim. It's just fire.
All you hear is, gentlemen, lock it. All right. That'll work. If you got carpet, boy, you better have a landing strip, night lights, beams that turn on when they walk in, signs that point and go, this is the hole. Yeah. Side splash guards. Yeah. Splash guards. Boy, you better have some really special gear.
They really did have boys living with them. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I didn't want to walk in there either. I was like, I don't know. That's gross. So,
well, even just coming out of the shower and just
nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. You're like, do you know all the things that might have and probably did happen in here or here?
Oh.
No. No.
Does the stinky poo smell get in the carpet and stay there forever?
I would imagine, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I would imagine. I couldn't believe it. I walked in and I'm like that. I just was like looking, going, there's like a 1970s green bathroom in there. But the special part is it's got carpet. Not shag, but it's almost like an outdoor type carpet. You're like, I'm afraid to walk in there.
oh no, and you with the sticky poo smell is in the carpet, and then it's gonna get wet on top of it, and then you're gonna have wet sticky poo smell. No, 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 no.
I'm like, there's all kinds of wrong going on here.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
you're gonna make me gag.
I'm telling you, there was some. It was actually. Yeah, that was not. Yeah, you want to talk about scary? That's scary. That, people, is scary. Now I know I've messed up the first half, but sometimes when you start this conversation, you just got to get this off your chest. Because let me tell you what, that's a terrifying thing. When you walk into a bathroom and you grab the door, you don't want to finish the step in. You go, is that carpet? Yeah. Tell me you don't have boys that live here. Yeah, we have boys. I ain't going in there. No way. What's the matter with you? I was 4.
I remember what it's like.
Yeah. I know what it's like to have a sign on the door that says boy in training.
And on that note, we better go do a carpet check in our bathrooms to make sure there is none. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Miss B, and we're back from our bathroom check. If you want to know what we're talking about, you got to go back and listen to the first half of the episode. Honestly, you had me gagging.
I told you when I went to walk in, I put my hands on the door. Whoa. I mean,
yuck.
All kinds of stuff were flying around in my head, and they're going, danger. Look, that's carpet. There's a shower / bathtub, a toilet, and carpet. Let's stop for a minute before you step on this, okay? There's a lot of thinking to go on here. You don't have boys, do you? Yeah, we have boys. Why? And I just went, you know what? I don't have to go.
Right at that moment in time, your bladder spoke to you.
So did my drawers said, you're not dropping me on that carpet. They've owned this house for decades. Generations have grown up on here. There's a lot of young fellows that have, had target practice. Some of them weren't that good. Move on. There's nothing to see here.
Oh, yuck. Double yuck. Thanks, John. I'm going to have nightmares now. Just saying.
So ashes to ashes.
Oh, yes. Getting into the story. Sorry. See how we just kind of get off on a tangent. So this one was my very first babysitting job. Very first babysitting job ever, okay? So this was my babysitting job for Auntie Jaja, by the way.
Oh, I know Jaja.
So she lived down the street from us on the same block, but where we grew up, the houses were old and very creaky and made their own kind of noises and whatnot. So I'm kind of scared and nervous because it's my first job. I'm doing this all by myself, but I think I got this. So, okay, I'm babysitting, so I'm there. And I'm listening to this house because it's very quiet in there, and you hear all these, noises, the house that usually makes it creaking and groaning and moaning and whatever else. And every time there was a noise, it was like, oh, what's that? Because it scares you because you're not used to it. It's not your house. So anyways, my mom decided that she should check on me. So she tells my brother to come on down and see if there's anything that I need and if I'm doing okay. So my brother comes walking down. And by this point in time now, I'm like pretty scared because my senses are heightened. I'm not familiar with this whole house, these noises and stuff. And I'm freaking myself out. So he comes to the door, but he doesn't knock on the door because it's my aunt's house and he's just going to walk in. Well, I'm hearing the knob on the door turn and I'm thinking, oh, somebody's trying to break in the house. Oh my God.
I'm about to be mutilated on my very first babysitting job. It's true.
Exactly. So I'm frantically at this point in time searching the whole house, thinking, what am I gonna use? And then my aunt had this blue, like I think it was an ashtray.
Okay.
So I picked that up and I'm like, I have a weapon. Whoever's gonna come through that door, I'm gonna bonk him on the head, and then I'm gonna run like hell. So I got a plan now. Okay,
Leaving the child behind.
leaving my cousin behind because he's sleeping anyway. I'm just gonna run.
Shh, Ricky, there's a monster. I'm going that way. Hush, hush. Great plan. Love it. Love the plan.
Well, he was not a light sleeper. I mean, he slept through lots of things, so I figured he's good till I get
He's going to
back.
sleep through my brutal murder. Hopefully, he can sleep through my running away. I'm out of here.
So now at this point, I'm really scared. I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. And in walks my brother. And I threw the ashtray without, taking a second to pause to see who was coming through the door. And for all I know at that point in time, it could have been Auntie Jaja coming home and I could have pegged her in the hat.
How'd your first babysitting gig go? Got fired. I thought it was your aunt. Yeah. Got fired.
So I missed my brother's head, thank goodness. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, you can't believe the noises that I've heard. And he's like, oh, stop being such a chicken. So
the fridge turns on. Christine's trying to kill somebody. What was that? It's the fridge.
Mm-hmm. So he leaves. He goes back home. He tells my mom that, I'm scared to death. And of course, she's got to call me on the phone to make sure that I'm doing okay. And then the phone rings. And it's like totally quiet in there now because, like, by this point in time, I have the TV off because it was back in the day that.
Had you locked the front door yet?
No.
Okay, kids, now listen, kids, there's a public service announcement here for you, okay? So we're going to start a new hashtag, don't be like Wingnut, okay? If this is your first babysitting gig there, kids, and you don't want to be throwing ashtrays at people, I'm going to give you a recommendation. It's called Lock the Door Behind You. So your brother can't just walk right on in.
It was late, and by that point in time, TV wasn't on 24 hours a day like it is now.
Oh, yeah.
So there wasn't anything to watch. So it was very quiet in the house, and all of a sudden the phone rings, and of course, again, I jump.
You didn't beat the phone with an ashtray, did you?
No.
Okay, just checking. Hey, it was worth the question. That's all.
But going back to the ashtray, I have to say I didn't break it.
Well, back then they made ashtrays.
Yes.
Trust me, I'm with you. I mean, I've seen the famous blue. I've seen this. There's a big blue giant glass-like ashtray with 3 bumps on the bottom. Yeah, everybody had that one because that could go outside. You could drop it at the pool. You could use it as a parking block behind your car. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm familiar with them.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. We've learned a lot, folks. Number 1, lock the door. Number 2, if there's carpet on the bathroom floor, just leave. Just say no. I won't go.
And on that note, we do have to go.